Hi, girlfriends. Welcome to the very first episode of the Girlfriend Talk podcast. I'm Whitney.
And I'm Anissa, and we are so excited to finally bring this idea to life.
Right, so the Girlfriend Talk podcast is basically where we put the group chat on the mic. So, from relationships, to career, to body images, boundaries, we're talking all about it.
That's right. No fluff, no faking, just real girlfriends having the conversations that we usually have over the phone with all of you.
So, let's give a little backstory, shall we?
Right.
So, funny enough, I actually met Anissa, her husband, who was my coworker. And so I was on the phone one day, just casually talking.
Yeah.
And this person just took over the phone.
As I normally do, I usually take over the conversations. None of them with it. Like, as she said, working with my husband, shout out to him. And in having the conversation, we realized, hey, like, we just click.
Yes.
Yeah, we just click.
So now here we are bringing all those deep conversations that we usually have when I call her husband
Yeah.
to the screen for all of you. So we wanted to create a space for other women,
That's
especially women of our time, our
like modern women, women of color,
right, young
working
women,
young women, like
navigating.
navigating life.
Yeah, we just wanted to bring that to reality and, share questions and stories and reflect on them honestly.
Yeah, like really, we just are hoping to inspire and just build a sisterhood that will grow, and we can grow our own little community and just really vibe with you guys. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
So you may be asking yourself, why the Girlfriends podcast? Like, I'm sure people are wondering what made us first record and turn our conversations into a show.
So, really, it's because we can. We
Yeah, simply can.
Yeah, and there's a lot of content out there, but not enough that feels real. Like you're actually sitting with your girls, just talking about life, love, growth, identity, pretending to have it all figured out. Sometimes we do like that. I don't like to do that. So this is
The girls who stay the Lulu together, will stay together.
So basically, this is one of those shows, right?
Yeah. And we honestly just wanted to create a kind of space that we have always, wanted. Of course, where women can be raw, we can be ourselves, we can be reflective, and most importantly, be real. And of course, all of that without judgment.
Right. So this isn't about being perfect or debating or always polished. It's about being relatable, being honest, and above all, being seen.
That's right. So, of course, whether you are healing, you are thriving, you are figuring it out, or if you're doing all three at once, which we know all of us have done at some point, this is definitely the space for you.
So this is a judgment-free, vibe-filled, truth-telling space, and you're invited. So let's make a toast.
Of course.
To Girlfriends Podcast. So, today we're going to be talking about modern dating trends. Specifically, whether or not chivalry is dead or it's just been rebranded, polished a little bit.
Well, to get the conversation going, so being someone that's married, I've been married for about a year and I want to say 8 months now, since about October 2023. I don't think, being that like I'm not on the dating scene, I don't think I'm a good advocate for speaking for it. But what I can say is based off of the friends that I have, observing people, I don't think chivalry is dead. I just think the man after want you, plain and straight. Like the man after want you. Like that is the flat out point that I have. The man after want you. The man after want you. Like it's as simple as that. I don't think you can fake kindness. I don't think you can fake love. I don't think you can fake trust. I don't think you can fake honesty. So if he's not being a gentleman to you, if he's not being a gentleman for you, then he's just not the guy for you. So chivalry might be dead for you with that guy. But there's another guy that can, you know, be the gentleman that you want and that you deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already been there.
Oh my gosh.
Dead. That flat of life.
So you're just like, it's dead. It doesn't matter.
Like from Wapi, your mother ever say from Wapi.
For what we can fill up,
Wapi kill
for your idea you need.
this in this generation, chivalry is.
You think it's there?
Of course. I mean, in this day and age, when you have the men who want the soft life, a sprinkle, sprinkle,
I can't.
acting funny, you know, and I blame my mom. They're going softly. I actually blame the mothers, but that's a topic for a different day. We're not talking about that. Yeah, chivalry, it's dead. And I think, you know, the way to prove that is men these days, they want to be approached.
That is true. That is actually very true. And that reminds me of a conversation I was having with someone. In terms of dating, like which one should it be? Should the men make the approach? Should the women make the approach? And my argument was like, you know, I don't really think it matters. But then he reminded me about like the Bible days, which is how we really should be living. Yeah, I got clocked real quick. Yeah, man, I got clocked real quick. He was like, yo, this is how they did it in the Bible. The men approached, the men did the talking, the men did the pursuing. So once you start to mess with that dynamic, you're going to have problems, which is why we're having problems now because we're not living as we should. So these soft men,
Yeah. I don't know, people be like, shoot your shot, don't do it. Don't do it. Speaking from experience, don't do it. Right? You see, for me, no, it's not like it went bad. It's just that I like a certain kind of man, right? But we talked about this before. I like my men medium ugly.
And that's what we go call mugly because I've never heard
I like them mugly. And so
Mugly.
imagine getting curved by a medium ugly man looking like this. Like, first thing first, I'm a flop myself, right?
Oh my
I think I'm
Because
everything.
you are.
Right?
Because you are, girl.
And then imagine approaching a medium ugly man, which is my type, you know, and him curve you.
Oh my gosh.
I would die.
I mean, I do understand what you're saying, like, for you to make, because you would assume that because they're in the medium ugly category.
No, I don't assume
Like,
that.
maybe they might, you know, be more receptive or something.
But then the thing is that I don't just approach a man without a sign. Like,
Or without a sign, like, what kind of sign?
right, like if I look at you, and, you know, look up to smile at me.
Sure, money.
And like, yeah, give me all the signs, like, I want you to. I'll say, this is what I do, right? I said, hi, well, you won't move.
Okay.
And then I step back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you to know. The guy, I'm already geared the go ahead, like the go side, the green light, to say I'm interested. So now it's up to him. That's how I shoot my shot.
Yeah, but what if he thinks you're just being kind?
Why?
Like, that's right. That's because that's a whole nother problem. Is like, what if you're giving him signs of being maybe flirty or in this case overly friendly, but then he's like, okay, she's just being nice. Like, that's just how your personality is. So he doesn't read into it as you shooting your shot.
What I've also noticed is this. You see, when we approach these men, it gives way for a situationship. You know what a situation?
That's true.
Right, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, being married to, like, you know.
I do know what a situationship is.
Right. So it gives way for a situationship. And I feel like that's becoming the new normal.
That is true.
Where it's just, we're not exclusive, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but we flirt.
Yeah, because
We go out
I feel like you're actually definitely right. Because when women, I think, are held to a higher standard.
Right.
So it's like when you drop your wall, you drop the ball, and you approach a man, it's like, okay, you're not as reserved, you're not as like put together, like I can treat you any which way I want to treat you because you approach me, so you want me. So then it's gonna force them, like, or they're allowed to be like, oh, okay, you're one of the, I don't want to say use, but you're one of the, I don't have to do too much.
Right, like
to
you're kind of
be with
insecure, like you're not gonna have it all together. I know man don't want you.
Yeah,
That's why
because why are you approaching me as a woman?
A woman always has multiple options. Just because she chooses you,
Get it, girl.
don't
Get
mean
it.
that just means that she wants.
Get it, girl. That's
But
true.
trust, if she just want a man, she have a man.
Yeah. Women really do have options, but we make a choice.
Yes,
We make a choice.
100%.
We make a choice. So
That's
y'all
what it
need
is.
to be appreciative of your choice that we make.
You're just a lucky muggle
Girl.
one. You're just a lucky muggle one at the time. And then, you know, like when you get into this situationship and you don't define anything, sometimes they might find somebody and then they start, and then they just ghost you too. They don't even have a conversation with you.
so you don't get any closure, and
Right.
that just leaves trauma and wounds, and you're like feeling hurt.
What's
All
up with
because
that?
you decided to approach a man. And because you mess with the laws of nature, you know. You mess with the way that God intended for things to be. Listen to me. You're probably sitting there wondering, oh my gosh, why is all this happening to me? Why this man ghosts me? You messed with the way that God wanted the world to be. Let these men be men. I'm telling you.
Let men.
Me no want. When the lady
Men.
said me no want to get it back, man.
Man was still a black
Man,
man.
it's not a black man for me. Like, yeah.
No,
I
we
feel
tell you
like
back.
a lot of times we put ourselves in these situations and then we
True.
sit down there ball and I complain, God, why me? God, we literally did it to
We
yourself.
did. But like, what's up with ghosting?
That them just not have the manners. I don't think you take anything out of it to have a simple conversation. Hey, I found somebody. Sorry, this isn't gonna work.
I find it rude. I
think ghosting
We're
is
all-
extremely rude.
We're all adults.
All adults.
If you said to me, honestly, babe, just don't like you. Okay, that's fine.
But then guess what? Remember, say you have those crazy girls that will take that as an invitation, you know.
What?
No, look, girl, remember, say you have some really yams out here, you know, who take I don't want you as a signal for them to work harder. Just like with men, you have men who see married women. I'm a married woman, so I don't mess up with Like you see men who are, oh, you're married. You just you're in a relationship. You're dealing with somebody. Yeah, man. Just for the sake of saying I can, I'm gonna try and gain access to you. I'm gonna try and talk to you, sweet you up, all of those things.
Really?
Girl, it is crazy out here. The men and the women are crazy in these streets. They will do it just to push the boundary to the end. But if you say to them, like a friend, say, oh, you know, say, he married him, you know, so I talk to him, oh, I can't take him from his wife. And vice versa. Oh, you know, she married him, but she cheated on her husband with me. Like, it happens. Like, people out here literally just do, they're doing it for the plot.
Yeah.
I've done it for the plot.
Never for that kind of plot.
I've done it for the plot.
Okay, so being the resident singer girl here, that's all you're just trying to figure out life. I've never said I'm going to take him away from his wife for the
Never.
plot. For the plot, no. And then again,
But has it happened though? Like, has it unintentionally happened where him say, all right, so I'm gonna let this girl feel?
no.
Oh. You look.
No, when I say I do it for the plot, I don't do it for the plot in that way.
Okay.
No. No, I don't. If I like you, I like you. If I like you, I like you. It's not like I sat down and I came up, you know, just want you, I want to take you away from the girl. I like you.
Okay.
But I've never said, me, I got take you for like just because I can. You know what I mean? Just because I can. No, if I like it, I like it. That's different. But it's not like I sat and I plan like
I scheme up and say, all right, this is one.
Yeah.
If him have woman, never take.
Yeah, that was never the case. And
Oh my
I did not
gosh.
plot on anybody's boyfriend.
There we go. Getting real clear.
No. But that's different. If I like you and you're like, oh, you know, I'm married. I'm like, oh, shoot.
Oh my gosh.
You know? Like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
But then you have one that wasn't I'm married. Out here
Exactly.
chasing pretty young things.
Exactly. Like you
Y'all
know
need to
you're married.
stop.
You know you're married. You know you're in a committed relationship, and you're out here doing the thing.
Doing the most. Like,
literally.
and then you make women get feelings feel, and then you know what they usually do? They go into the married. You guys date first, and then when you start getting feelings for them,
Yeah. That's how them drop the ball.
drop the bump. And then
Or-
you're point, oh my God, what do I do now?
Or
What do I do
you're
now?
lucky you find out. You're lucky. You
I'm
find
not
out.
too, because you have men who live secret lives, you know.
I was
Double lives for
literally,
many
like,
years.
Babe and I we were literally listening to like a radio show. I think it's the thing is called like Brook and Jubal, something like that.
I know that one.
Brook and Jubal. And there was a man asked him to call a woman, right? They went on a date and everything. And it was, the typical, why you not calling me back, yada, yada, yada. And the woman is like, oh, I'm 2 weeks from getting married. And I'm just like, so you're engaged. You're not even years from getting married. 2 weeks. And you went on a recent date with somebody. And I'm just like, you know what? I hope your husband buck up on this and just call off everything. Because why? Why would you do that? Like, that's what I'm saying, that both genders are wrong. So both genders are wrong.
I don't know what's in the air. It's polluting the water.
It's the toxicity.
Something is happening though. Like, I don't want, bring me back to the days where you grew up, found somebody, you guys courted, got married, had kids, started a family, lived happily ever after. Whatever happened to that?
This society is cooked.
Why can't life be so simple?
This generation is cooked. That's what's going on.
Why people have to go on Tinder?
Bumble?
Like, just trying to find love. Like, I don't know. I wish that was like a little shortcut or something.
That's true. Like, back in the day, life was so much simpler. It's like, like when there wasn't much social media, you probably have a phone and even then.
Yeah.
They're like a house phone. But I feel like life was easier and less complicated. Dating was less complicated. You, like, gentlemen knew the things to do, You pick up the girl, you have flowers, you open the door, you ensure that she's seated. Like, I remember watching, like, I want to say, like, those vintagey, that's what they call them. And just seeing how persons were courted, just seeing how women were courted was just beautiful. Like, you really appreciate it because it's like, it's so simple. You realize it's not about the flashy and it's not about who look hot who this and who so. It's like genuine connection. I see you down the road. I say, all right, I'm going to grab a flowers, come on your doorway, pick you up, we're going to have a nice date, make sure so you reach back home safe, not trying to push my way inside or anything like that. Like, being a real gentleman.
Yeah, like, what happened to the days when the men used to go in the lion's den and fight for the queen's heart?
That's it. What happened to those days?
Let the men go in the den and fight for the queen's heart.
Yeah.
I just feel like,
yeah, you're not asking for too much.
Yeah, let's just live our lives, ladies. If love should find us, it finds us, and we should probably stop searching so hard for it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the issue. We're searching too hard.
And probably come off as desperate.
Yeah, and then in the meantime, sometimes we tend to get involved in the situationships while we wait for love. Probably not a good idea.
You are better than a situationship.
It's probably not like situationships.
Like, it's, what's wild? I literally saw a TikTok of a lady basically glorifying situationship. She's like, oh, there's nothing nicer than behaving like strangers in public, but you know that you're doing the do when you get back home, or you're acting like you guys are just friends and you know that he's beating up at night or something like that. And I'm just like,
I'm not going to lie to you. I get the excitement.
I'm like, kids are
the toxicness. I get it. Like, toxicness is some sort of adrenaline for some people. So
that's true.
I get it. Like, you're just looking at each other like googly eyes. Like, he passes you and he's like,
and like you don't know each other.
Yeah, I need like a Lulu braid. You look
like a Lulu braid.
They get chills. They're like, oh my god. But I'm not visualizing you. It can be exciting.
But is it the right kind of excitement?
It's not. But we're human.
That's true. That's what I'm like, when it's you're in it, it's like, no judgment. You're in it. But it's like, if you can avoid getting in it, please don't get in it. Please don't get in it.
Fair share.
Like, take, like, drink some water. I feel like when we allow, that's the next thing. Sometimes we're just dehydrated and thirsty. Drink some water. Ladies, please hear me out.
All we need is some water.
All we need, like what I'm saying, all we need is love. Yeah. All we need is water. Drink some water, hydrate yourself, and snap out of it.
Especially now, like outside very hot.
Yeah, man, it's like outside a burn up and you sweat and you work up on a. Yeah, man, just walk with a little bucket of water. When you see a man and you're ready for risk it all, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm going by your business.
I don't know. I think I probably need to start walking with water.
Yeah. We all need to start walking with water. I can't manage.
We'll see. I mean, I'll keep you guys updated on my dating life as it goes. Because trust me, it's hard out. It's hard.
I'm
It's
so glad.
hard out here for us single girlies. It's super hard, but that's whatever. But before we move on, though, I found this wild Reddit post the other day. I was scrolling, and the title was, "Would I be the asshole if I tell my boyfriend how disappointed I am in a date he took me on?" Right? This all goes back down to the cuddling, that we're talking about. So, for background, my boyfriend doesn't make a lot of money. I don't mind this at all, but it also means we don't go out much because he doesn't like me paying for him. Well, you're right there, so.
Okay. Like you gotta pick and choose your battles.
That's fair. Kim broke. So when he told me he wanted to take me to a nice dinner on him, I was pleasantly surprised. Turns out his mom had given him a $50 voucher for a nice restaurant nearby, and he had saved up a bit of money to cover the rest. So that's like $100 budget for dinner, right?
That's nice.
They should have probably have takeout and stay home. But
Oh my gosh. I feel like in that situation the thought counts right there. But okay, let's see how it goes.
yeah, so hold on. He had been to this restaurant before and had always raved about the beef Wellington. So I was excited.
You have a $50 voucher and your concern is beef Wellington.
I mean, he saved up some money as well, plus the $50 voucher. We got there and sat down and he ordered a beer. So I followed suit and got the same. He made a comment about it. Just this one and then waters after this, okay?
One beer and then water after.
Not
You
a-
know what?
Let's go.
He mentioned
Not a problem.
the voucher.
Not a problem.
All right.
We started looking at the menu again and he was raving about the beef Wellington. I said it sounded amazing and I think I'll try that.
Okay.
He then says, okay, great. So I'll order that and now maybe let's look at some of the pastas. Huh? I was confused for a minute. Then he pointed out a penny a la vodka, the cheapest item on the menu, and mentioned how good that looked. I agreed, but said, what happened to wanting the beef Wellington? He said, yeah, I'm going to order that. I was thinking the penny for you, then we can try both.
Oh, okay.
Am I not the one you're taking on the date? Okay. I caught on at this point that the budget wouldn't cover us both getting a pricey meal, so I agreed to order the pasta. I was a bit annoyed, but whatever. I also noticed at this point that there's a plate splitting fee on the menu. To be honest, I don't really know what that is exactly, but I assume it means that there's a fee if you want to split your meal between you. That's crazy.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
A plate splitting fee.
The Jamaican restaurants who may catch on to this, don't take that.
Don't do that.
Don't follow that.
Don't do that.
Plate splitting fees,
All right?
So you pay more if both of you want to
split. That's wild. Okay.
That's
We put our food orders in and our drinks are empty at this point. So I asked for a water like he indicated. He orders another beer for himself.
oh wow.
Now I'm a bit more annoyed.
I thought he said it was just water after this, so why are you ordering another beer for yourself?
You took her on the date. You drink the water.
Exactly.
Chivalry.
All right.
Chivalry is dead. I did consider telling him I would pay for my portion just so I could order the things I actually wanted.
There we go. Love that.
But I didn't want to imply that he wasn't spending enough on me when he was so excited about taking me out and paying for it himself. He wasn't spending enough on me. That's where you went wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Anyway, our food comes and he's in heaven. I admit the pasta was actually amazing.
Wow.
I had a bite of his, but declined when he offered to put half of it on my plate out of fear of the previously mentioned plate splitting fee. He orders another 2 beers for himself throughout the dinner.
It's smart.
I didn't end up finishing my meal because I was just honestly uncomfortable most of the time.
Oh.
Then at the end, they came with the bill and a box of leftovers, and he takes the box of leftover pasta, pasta, and says, I can't wait for my mom to try this. She's going to be so happy. There's some left for her.
So why you never order a separate share for your mother? Is
I don't remember.
no, why no, but why your mother ever eat my leftovers though? That's disrespectful to mommy.
I thanked him for the meal, but I could tell you his mood was a little bit off. I knew he was trying to do something nice, but honestly, the the whole thing just felt a bit disrespectful, I guess. Would I be the asshole if I bring it up to him?
So, number one, I'm an advocate for communication at all times. So I never ever think you're the asshole for bringing up something. If it bothers you, you mention it. You bring it up. That's how you're gonna fix it. That's how the other person gonna know what they did is wrong, and you guys can get better next time. This stuff, man. I'm just trying to figure out all of the red flags that I'm seeing already. It's crazy because first and foremost, you order the first beer, the first water, and then you say after this it's waters. But then clearly that rule only applies to her throughout the day because you went through 3 more beers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're ranting and raving about the beef Wellington. I've been to restaurants overbroad. Cost of beef Wellington, not normal. You have your $50 voucher. I don't know your voucher, but big up them. You get your voucher and you save up some extra cash as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever is going to be left. I think it was disrespectful to get the beef Wellington for himself and not her. And the reason why I say that, for example, I'm in a marriage where I feel like, and my husband can tell me if I'm wrong, he's behind the camera, but I feel like I'm in a marriage where I'm put first all the time.
As you should be.
All the time.
You're the prize.
So if we go out, best believe, if we go out to eat and there's something expensive and I say I want it, he's gonna more than likely let me have it. And then he's always the one that's opting to pick something less expensive. I get to have what I want. So why, as you as the man, you should be looking to be the provider and all of that. Like, why are you? Why are you as the man? You want to be the provider, the protector, all of these things. And you're in a situation where you cannot prove that you can do those things. But you're not. You get the expensive food, the high-excited food for yourself, and your wife, your girlfriend over here have to be having the penne pasta. Everybody knows that pasta is like
Pasta, the basic thing.
Yeah. You go out, you can't really afford it, you grab a pasta, cool. But get the pasta for yourself and let her have the beef Wellington.
But it's not even that, you know. And then you want
You bring up my leftovers for your
like that.
No.
I told you, it's all goes back to the moms. It all goes back
You're right.
to the mom.
You're right.
But that first thing, if you don't have it, right? I feel like don't put your basket where it can't reach. She knows you don't have the money.
Yes.
That's the thing. You guys think women are gold diggers. You only want you have nothing.
How am I gonna want a goal you don't have?
Right?
How am I gonna dig for the goal that you don't
What
have?
am I digging? What me I use dig? What me I dig gold?
Son, dust, what am I digging? That's the thing.
And so now you bring her out, and if she complains, oh, you're a gold digger, you're this, you're that. No, she's not a gold digger. You told her you were taking her out on a date, but you only took yourself out on a date, and you didn't want her as company.
Oh,
And I thought, you know, you
My
just want
God.
company. You never
That's
want to be
literally
by
it.
yourself.
that's literally it, you know, because the beers, the beef Wellington, and then the leftovers for your mother. So yeah, feed what is it remind me? Yeah, feed Joseph and his family. Yeah, feed Adam and Peter. Yeah, feed Jesus and his 12 disciples.
Yes, clearly. Out of my food. First of all, she's wrong. I blame her as well. Because if I notice, right, that, tell me if you drink my Adam food, I have money up. That's the one thing.
I'm a
If I
dirty
want to
money.
move him foot, but
Yeah.
can't drop.
Get Bex money, as we would call it in Jamaica.
So if I
Always
have
a
my
get
money,
Bex
I'm not going to be out drinking water to spare a man's ego.
But then, remember when she said she didn't do that, you know, because of the whole plate splitting fee thing.
No, I mean, no, she said that was for the beef Wellington. She didn't take.
Oh,
But he told her to drink water and he's drinking beer and she didn't want to order anything else because she didn't want to make him feel like less of a man. He is less of a man.
exactly. Like,
Well, you have to
got
do-
but already.
What you have to do about it? He is less of a man. All you can do,
I take care of yourself and keep it moving. So if from your system tell you say water after, no, all right, I appreciate
That's
the offer.
cool.
Yeah, but I can get my bill, so let me just order what I want. Me eat what me
I'm
eat.
taking
eat
my
what-
margaritas.
Yeah, and then we just moving right
We'll
along.
just keep it moving.
Yeah, that would have been like a simple solution. But I get wanting,
I blame
especially
her.
if it's
never.
No, wait, no.
Never make a man feel like more than he is. If broke, in broke. If a man is broke, he's broke. Don't try to cover it up. You're with him. You know he's broke.
That's true.
And you choose to be with him regardless.
That's true. Like,
So-
you know the situation, so don't act surprised when like you're dating somebody that's broke. Don't be surprised when they do broke things.
That's it, right? That's it. I don't think we need to say
Yeah,
it.
right? But on the flip side, here's the thing. I understand wanting to spare his ego, because if it is somebody, let me tell you something. If it's somebody that you care about, and not just care about, but if it's somebody that you love, you're not gonna necessarily want to hurt them. And if you know that you saying, okay, hey babe, I'm gonna pay for like my half. If you know it's gonna maybe like rub him the wrong way, probably walk out to the restaurant. Or
I don't
something.
care.
I mean,
I don't
like,
care.
you may want to
don't care.
spare their feelings.
Act your weight.
I said love. If you love the
Act your
person,
weight. If you're broke, you're broke. And that's it. I'm with you despite you being broke. I choose to be with you.
it goes right back to making a choice.
I choose to. I know you're broke, but just because you're broke don't mean me to act broke with you. Oh, I have my money now. Well, I'm just saying, in this case, she has her money. So if she has her money, why am I gonna act? You know what I'm saying? When you Rome do what the Romans do, maybe that's right. But couldn't be me. You take your little $50 and buy your own food, and I'm gonna buy my own. I don't do 50-50. Oh. Oh.
No 50-50 around here.
No 50-50, but should one day I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and decide to be in a situation where it's 50-50, I know that's what I'm choosing. So I'm not going to get into a situation that I chose and then act surprised.
I feel like that's probably where she went wrong. She is surprised at all of this behavior, but it's like with all of the backstory that you gave, why would you expect?
Like you pick up a man that makes minimum wage. Okay, fine. Now I know that hey, certain things I can't do anymore.
You used to get your hair and nails done, you have to probably cut back on that.
If you have the money, dating, but you know, say he's probably not going to be able to afford to give it to you.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I know that I'm on my own for that.
Yeah.
So why you expect him to give you the money? You know that he only minimum wage is how much now? 9,000? How much?
You're not serious.
16,000, my bad.
Yeah. So that's like 65, 64 per
64,000 per month. I know this man only makes 64,000 Jamaican dollars per month before taxes.
Before tax.
We can't expect him to give him money for buy Brazilian and do me here and do me.
That's what I don't. That's what I'm saying. These are the things that irritate me to my core. Or as they say, act your wage.
Act your
if
wage.
you are a woman earning 5 figures, probably God bless you, even 6.
No, 5 figures, I don't know what I mean.
No, 5 figures is like if you're earning like maybe under 100,000, but then you reach 100,000, so you get more. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 5 figures is not really money.
Like you're earning like maybe 150, 200, right?
Okay.
And then you meet a man that's maybe 100, maybe even less. You used to do certain, what some people would call high maintenance things for yourself. Right? Hair, nails, lashes, gold maybe every week or every 2 weeks, however often you have a party, them kind of something. Your lifestyle costs money. You decided to accept a man that is making minimum wage, maybe a little bit above, but maybe still flat minimum wage, right? And again, before tax. Why are you surprised when he can't offer to pay for the nails, and the ear, and the bundles, and the eyelash, and the why are you surprised?
And then you're gonna be like, oh, you're broke. Yes, it's broke.
Yeah, exactly. You met him broke.
Do you think suddenly because he's dating you, he's gonna become rich?
Thank you. Wait, like, God bless the men who choose to do the honest work, so them know them now for dip underneath, put them underneath the table to get the money. Right. So where you expect the man to get money from to help you? If you offer, fine.
It's just a trying
you. But it's like, don't expect it. It's like, I remember this reminds me being in high school, which now looking back at it, I realized those girls were just screwed. Like, it was sad. Like, looking back at it now, you know, probably used to envy it because, oh, yeah, I date big man. Yeah, I date man with money. So, yeah, so, oh, you can afford to do this and do that. But looking back, it's like,
they had issues
and trauma. Because it's like, when you date a man that's over 20, that's working, right? Yeah, work. You see me say? And then you go there with a high schooler. You're 16, you're there with a 20-year-old. And then now you're 16 and you're there with a 17-year-old. You expect the 17-year-old to do the same thing with a 25-year-old man I do. Again, I get live within your reality.
Yeah.
Live with the reality. If you don't say you date somebody with now make a lot of money, you have to accept that lifestyle. You know you're dating somebody that makes a lot of money, you have to accept that lifestyle. Or you make your own.
I'm an advocate for
And take
making
care of
your
yourself.
own money. I'm an advocate for making your own money and taking care of yourself. Never, ever, ever put your faith in a man because men are not.
I'm not gonna say that.
Men are not good people, man. Like ladies, men are not good people. So always take care of yourself. Never ever put your trust and your faith in a man.
Oh
The only
man.
person, except your daddy, the only person that got you is
the Lord Jesus
you.
Christ.
You and Jesus. And
So clearly, I like how you said that. Don't put faith in nobody but your daddy. And you see, I can't say that because my daddy never work party.
a lot of people don't got that. Is that is true. A lot of people do that.
It's like it depends on your
A lot
situation.
of people don't have that. Don't put your faith in a man but Jesus.
Yeah, just put your faith in yourself and God and
So clearly dating in 2025 is a wild ride.
yeah,
But this is exactly the kind of stuff that we're gonna be unpacking
exactly
in this space. You know, the things we're all experiencing but don't always get to talk about
Yeah.
in our public space, right?
So we've just covered chivalry and basically dating in 2025. But you and I know, and we want you guys to know that of course it's not gonna just be dating that we talk about.
Yeah, we're not a stable man.
Yeah, this is
Man,
not gonna
man,
be one of
man,
those
man,
topics
man,
where you
man.
hear like miserable women complaining about
Ranting
men.
about my,
No, it's not that. It's
there's
not that.
more to us than just man.
Right. There's so much more. Like there's a lot about us, a lot of interesting layers that we'll get to unpack as we go along.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna be getting into honestly any and everything.
Right.
Like the friendships that maybe change over time, the family dramas that we don't post about.
Yes, the
Like as we said, like the body image, what counts as like beauty standards, workplace drama, like feminism, finances, you name it, we're gonna talk about it.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna talk about
We're
it.
covering it all. Sometimes it's laughs. Sometimes it's real tears. I cry a lot. We just talk about that.
I'm a crybaby.
But one thing you will know that it's always going to be rooted in truth.
In truth.
100%.
That's right. I love how you said that. 100% truth. And of course, we're gonna be reading some of your tea as well. So those anonymous letters and comments, the DMs, the voice notes, we're gonna be going through everything. No topic is off limits.
Yeah. You can expect humor, heart, and hot takes, whether we're taking. We're talking about deep healing or petty screenshots.
As
we're,
girls do.
we're showing up as our full selves, and you're always invited to do the same.
Exactly. That's what we want you guys to do. Literally come as you are.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you want to tell us, share what you want to share, and trust me, we'll be here to talk about it. You don't have to feel like you're going through life alone. You don't have to feel like you need to have it all figured out. Nobody has it figured out. We're all pretending.
Yes,
Okay?
we are.
Yes, literally. We're all pretending.
We're learning it as we
We're
go.
learning as we go along. Like fake it till you make it kind of vibe. I feel like that's
but
what
not
a lot
too
of
fake.
yeah, but not too fake. Not like the Chinese material.
Yeah.
Not like that. But literally just, pour your tea, get your, your wine,
Mm-hmm.
or your water. I'm lightweight because I've had so much in. Or your water, and just pull up every week. Every single week, the Girlfriends podcast is just getting started.
Right. So if this first convo hit home or you liked it, make sure you hit subscribe, leave us a review, and follow us on social media at the Girlfriend Talk Podcast. That's our handle on Instagram, TikTok, X, right?
Yeah. So Instagram, TikTok, X, follow us on all social media. Saying X sounds so weird.
Just
Twitter. This sounds so weird.
So thanks for tuning into the Girlfriend Talk podcast, where we keep it cute, honest, and of course, always
Always
real.
keeping it real. So until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.